So I'm going to be walking you through the fastest way for you to build area dominance where you are the preferred agent. I know many of you guys want to become the preferred agent because that's how you get more referrals, that's how more people know about you, and that's how you start to get more business. And then now you're chopping the charts at work because now you're the top selling agent, you're the top listing agent, right? Everyone just knows you and you have everyone asking you, how did you do it? Follow this step by step and trust me when I say that. Give this 6 months and you'll definitely get there as soon as possible. So what's the way to go about it? So there's three elements that we're going to cover here. Specifically, it's the educational side, it's the distribution, and then the back end system, which is very important. So these three pillars, I would say, is the most important element behind it. I mean, look, if you want to just focus on one pillar, great. But if you really want this to happen for you in 6 months, some of you guys can even get this in about 3 months, some of you guys in 2 months. I mean, a client of mine basically got 45 mandates in the space of 3 months, and she was the preferred agent. Why? Because she followed these three, and she didn't follow them perfectly, right? It wasn't 100% all the time, but it worked. And when she did it consistently, that's when she really took it to the next level. So, how did she get here? And let me walk you guys through exactly the step by step process that I always teach my private clients, and then I'm going to teach you guys here today. So, let's cover the first element, which is the education part. All right. So, when it comes to education, what I really want to emphasize here is that the educational element is very important. Guys, remember, when you have a business, what is business, guys? Business is a value exchange. Okay. You have knowledge, you have a service, you have expertise that you're trading in exchange for money. All right. That's the reason why they're working with you. So, 9 times out of 10, the reason why you exist is because there's what? There's pain. All right. So, what is that pain for buyers, sellers, landlords? They're either struggling to do things themselves, they're not finding the right people, or they don't know who to work with. It's as simple as that. So, that pain is the reason why you exist because you can solve that pain. But the problem with many agents is that they don't think this way. Many agents just want to view themselves as a commodity, like everyone else. But when you start to think like a business owner, this is what will help you. So what's very important here is that you want to create pain-driven content, which focuses on providing a solution to your leads' questions. So I'm really going to simplify this because I don't have a lot of time. But what I mean by that is, if sellers in your market are always giving away open mandates and their homes are not selling, what do you think the big pain point is? Why isn't my house selling? Even though I'm listing with 10 agents, what's going on? Is it the agents or is it the market? Now you can create content, right? Which could be a video, which could be a post that explains why this happens. What are you doing? You're providing a solution to your leads' questions. You're explaining why this happens and you're providing a better solution to help them. Why is this powerful? Because now that you've given them that aha moment, who do you think they're going to view as the expert? Who do you think that they want to work with? Who do you think they're going to want to work with or consult with? You, because you've provided a solution to their pain. The same way we go to a doctor for them to help us is the reason why they're going to come to you. Now, if you really want to maximize the format, I'd say do video content and at least post this on Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok 2 to 4 times a week, non negotiable. That's a minimum that you have to always do all the time. Now, the next element is you need to distribute this content because just posting content is not going to be enough. So I would say you want to use 1 to 2 channels that distribute that type of content to a targeted area or to a targeted audience in their farming area. So this could be Meta, this could be YouTube, this could be Facebook, this could be Facebook, WhatsApp. A lot of my clients sometimes, or people that I've engaged with, they'll post WhatsApp stories and they'll put it there because that's where most of their clientele is based. So you need to figure out where is my clientele based and then make sure that you push this content there. I would say push it on social media and WhatsApp. Now you can do it the organic way, which is posting, which is free. But if you really want to get your message and your name and your brand out there as fast as possible, the paid route is better because now you can target the people and then you can consistently make sure that they see your content. And that is really powerful. That's what I do. And then once I have them in my database, then I start to push it organically. So it all depends in terms of what works best for you. And then lastly, you want to have a backend system. Guys, just creating the content is not enough. You need to post it in the right channel so they can see your content consistently all the time. The same way you guys are viewing my videos and my emails all the time. But then you also want to have a backend system. Now that you're going to have leads coming in, now that you're going to have people watching your content, there's going to be people that you're going to speak to where they're like, wow, this person's really helped me. This person's really provided so much value. How do I work with this person? And that's why you need to have a system that's going to be able to capture your leads, okay, and then begin to set appointments or nurture them. There will be people who are planning to sell, there will be people who are planning to buy. The planners, right? The researchers. Those people may not be ready right now, but they will be ready in the next couple of months. And then there's going to be people who need help immediately. Those are people who are going to reach out to you. So you want to make sure that you have a system in place for that. So if you're running ads, I would highly suggest that you either have lead forms to capture them, put them into your ecosystem or your database, or you can use Privia or Go High Level, which are like CRMs as well, where you can run ads and then it will capture the data. It's going to then either put them into a CRM where they'll be able to manage, those leads and know exactly who to follow up with. And then also it'll also be able to send them automated WhatsApp messages to help you save time. So in a nutshell, guys, if you really, and this is so simple, guys, if you really want to become the preferred agent by having and building area dominance, you need to focus on the educational element where you're creating solutions to paying content. Then you want to be able to distribute it properly. You may not get this right immediately. That's why you want to look at your stats. Look at how many views are you getting on WhatsApp stories? How many views are you getting on your Facebook and your Instagram? And then you assess from there. Once you find something that works from an organic standpoint, make sure you've got your back-end system. But if you're running paid ads, you're automatically going to get thousands of views. So that's why it's very important to build this out as soon as possible so that you're good to go. If you need help or assistance in terms of how to build this out, pop me a WhatsApp on 0686268154, and then I'll walk you through the best way to actually implement this.